Welcome back. This is my second video on the topic mensuration. In my last video, we have seen what is the meaning of perimeter, area, and some of the formulas for plane figures. You can see here that we have discussed in our last video what's the perimeter and area of triangle, what is the perimeter and area of rectangle, and what is the perimeter area of square and circle. So, if you need further description of these, you can see my first video. Now in this video we will discuss about some more plane figures and how to find out their perimeter and area. So let's start. So again I will use the same column as I have used in my first video. So my first column will be the name of the figure, the second column will be figure, the third column will show us the perimeter, and the last column will show us the area of the required figure. Okay, so last we have done with the circles. Now after that we will see another figure, or we can say that another plane figure. The name of the next plane figure is parallelogram. So I will tell you some important properties about the parallelogram also, so that it will be easy for you to understand what is a parallelogram. So let me make the figure first. So this is a parallelogram and we have the base. If I am taking this one as base, this is the height of the parallelogram. Height means the distance between the two parallel lines. If I am taking this one as my base, this is the height and this will be perpendicular height. And if I am taking this one as my base, then the line drawn from this parallel line to this parallel line, this will be the height. So in this case, I am using this one as my base. So let's suppose the base is of b centimeter length or b units and height is h. So we know that in case of parallelogram, the first property says that opposite sides are equal and parallel. So here you can see that if this is b, then this will also be b. And if this is of length, just suppose a, then this length will also be a. So as per the definition of the perimeter, we know that perimeter is nothing but the sum of length of all its boundaries. So here we can see that it is b plus a plus b plus a. That means 2 times a we are getting and 2 times b we are getting. So the perimeter will be equals to 2a plus 2b. And if I am taking 2 common out of these two, so I will get the formula as 2 into a plus b. So this is the formula for finding out the perimeter of the parallelogram. So here I am writing the formula 2 into a plus b. Now let's come to the area. Now for finding out the area of the parallelogram, it is nothing but, let me tell you one thing. If one parallelogram is there and if one of the diagonal I am joining, this parallelogram divides into two equal triangles. And we know that the area of triangle is nothing but half into base into height. So if I am considering this triangle, my base is this, my height is this. And again, this triangle is equal to this triangle. So again, the base is this one and I am taking this one as height. So 2 times I am having the area of two triangles. So area of parallelogram is nothing but the sum of the areas of two triangles. So if I am adding half and half, it will become 1. So 1 BH. So here from this one, we have got the area of the parallelogram. So we can write area as equals to base into height. So base we have taken it as B, so I can write B, and here height I have taken as H. So area of parallelogram becomes B into H. Now let's come to the next figure. The next figure, name of the next figure is rhombus. Okay, so how it looks like? A rhombus is having all its sides equal to each other, and it is having two diagonals, and the diagonals length are not equal. So just suppose if this is my rhombus and its one of the side is A, that means all the sides will be A. And the length of the diagonal, if I am taking, let's suppose this one as B1 and this diagonal as B2. So perimeter, again, it is the simpler way to find out the perimeter. We have to add all the sides. So here A plus A plus A plus A is nothing but 4A. So perimeter becomes 4A, and area will be equals to half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. So we can write it is as half into diagonal 1 we have taken as D1. So I will write D1 here, and diagonal 2 I have taken as D2. So this is the formula for finding out the area of the rhombus. Okay, so this is all about the parallelogram and rhombus. Our next figure is trapezium. Trapezium. Okay, so how it looks like? It is also a four-sided figure in which one pair of sides are parallel to each other. That means this side and this side are parallel to each other, and other two opposite sides are non-parallel sides. So if the length of the two parallel sides are, just suppose A and this is B, and the distance between them, the height is H, then we can find out easily the perimeter and the area. So perimeter will be the same as per our definition of the perimeter. It is sum of all sides. If all sides are given, then we have to add all of them. And for finding out the area, what we can do is, area is nothing but it is equals to half into the height, this height, and sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides. So here in this case we have taken the parallel sides as A and B. So we can write half into H into A plus B. So this is the formula for finding out the area of trapezium. Now the last figure, if a general quadrilateral is given, if a general quadrilateral is given, general quadrilateral means these all are also the quadrilaterals, but these are the special type of quadrilaterals in which some properties are there. But in the general quadrilateral, we are having only a four-sided figure. Just suppose it is something like that. This is not as trapezium, that means these two sides are not parallel. Okay, so if any quadrilateral it is given and the length of one of its diagonal is given and the heights are given, that means for this triangle, the distance between this vertex and this diagonal it is given as h1, and the distance between this vertex and this diagonal is h2. If these two heights are given and the length of the diagonal it is given as, let's suppose it is A, this length of the diagonal it is given. Now at that time, how to find out the perimeter and area? So perimeter will be as it is. If all the four sides are given, then we will find out the sum of all sides. That means we have to add all the sides, sum of all sides. But how to find out the area? So here in this figure you can see that this quadrilateral has been divided into two triangles. In the first triangle we are having the base A, and its height is h1. And in the second triangle, the base is A, the height is h2. So if we add the areas of these two triangles, we will get the area of quadrilateral. So the same thing I am going to write down here. Area is equals to the first triangle if I am taking, it is half into base is given as A and height is given as h1 plus. Now if I am taking the second triangle, it is half into base is again A and height is h2. Now for make it more convenient, we what we can do is we can take common. We can take common here half and A. You can see that half A here and half A is here. So area is equals to half A I have taken common, and here in the bracket we are left with h1 plus h2. So this is the formula for finding out the area of the quadrilateral. So we have seen all the plane figures, how to find out their perimeter and area. So if you have any doubt, you can write down your comments, your doubts in the comment section. I will try to reply back you soon. And before leaving, I wanted to do one numerical based on these formulas. So let's see the numerical. Okay, so this is one of the questions that we are going to try. So let's read the question first. In the given figure, ABCD is a rectangle of size 18 centimeter by 10 centimeter. So you can see that here ABCD is not visible. I am writing it again. Okay. So ABCD is a rectangle in which the length is 18 centimeter and breadth is 10 centimeter. After that, what it is given? In triangle BEC. So you can see that inside this rectangle, one triangle has been drawn, taking BC as one of its sides. So BEC is a triangle in which angle E is 90 degree. And it is given that EC is equals to 8 centimeter. So what we have to do in this question is we have to find the area of shaded region. So in this figure, the shaded region is this pink part. So we have to find out the area of this pink part, right? So what idea we can throw here? We can see here, sorry, we can see here that for finding out the area of this pink region, first of all, we will find out the area of the whole rectangle. And from the whole rectangle, if we are subtracting this triangle, then we will get this area of pink area of pink shaded area. So the same thing we are going to apply. Now the problem is for finding out the area of a rectangle, we can find it easily. How? By multiplying length into breadth. But for finding out the area of this triangle, we need half into base into height. So my base, if I am taking EC as my base, then base is there, no problem. But height is not there. So first of all, we need to find out the height, that is the length of BE. Now for finding out the length of BE, what we have to do is we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. So let's start with this question. Okay, so first of all, we are going to find out the side BE. So by Pythagoras theorem, what we can write? In class 7, we have read about this Pythagoras theorem. What this theorem says? It says that the hypotenuse square, which side of this triangle is hypotenuse? The side which is opposite to the 90-degree angle. So here we can see that angle E is the 90 degree and its opposite side is the hypotenuse. So here we can write BC square is equals to BE square plus BC square. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. Using this theorem, we will find out BE. The length of BC it is given as 10. So I will write here 10 square. BE is unknown to us. So as it is, I will write. And EC. EC is 8 centimeter. So here we can write BE equals to 10 square minus 8 square. So here we can apply a square minus b square formula. So it is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. So 10 plus 8 into 10 minus 8. It is nothing but 18 into 2. So 18 into 2 is nothing but 36. So our BE square, we have got it as 36. So BE can be written as square root of 36, which is equals to 6 centimeter. So we have got the length of BE. Now after finding out the length of BE, we will find out the area of triangle and area of rectangle. So area of shaded region is equals to area of rectangle minus area of triangle. Area of triangle. Okay. So let's see what is area of rectangle. It is length into breadth. Length is 18, breadth is 10 minus area of triangle is half into base into height. So our base is EC, which is 8 centimeter, and height just now we have got as 6. So after calculating this, we can see 180 minus 24. So area we have got it as 180 minus 24 is nothing but 6, 5, 1, 156 centimeters square. So that's all for today's video. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment box. Thank you.